friends. So we're back with the tastiest candy. And today I want to teach you that as you are writing your draft and creating your final writing sample, I want to teach you that you can make changes as you are writing. So today we are going to do the same thing we did last time when we talked about cookies, where we transfer this to this, but this time we're going to maybe add one or two details that make our writing even more powerful. That might mean you write one or two extra sentences, or that could mean that you change an adjective or change a word to be more descriptive. I have to tell you that one of the things I keep thinking of is how much I prefer milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is the one that they make a lot of candy bars with. Dark chocolate is what you put in chocolate chip cookies because otherwise it's a little bit too sweet. And I like chocolate chips on their own, but I really love milk chocolate. When I get like a good milk chocolate Hershey's Kiss, or I don't know about you, but in the spring when there's Easter time, I celebrate Easter at my house. We have like milk chocolate delicious, something called Cadbury eggs. Oh my goodness, I just love those. So that's the smooth, creamy, sweet chocolate that I like. All right, so we need to make sure that first of all, we have our name on the top. So the first thing I'm going to write is I think chocolate is the best candy. So I'm going to write this sentence just as it is. I think chocolate is the best candy. And there's an exclamation point here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the exclamation point there. Now I'm going to go ahead and integrate that part about milk chocolate right here. So right here, I'm going to write milk chocolate instead of just chocolate. So the smooth, creamy milk chocolate simply melts in my mouth. Yum. Little tiny change there. They added a little bit more detail to my writing. The next thing I'm going to say is I even am going to describe milk chocolate by saying the word milky. The milky sweetness of chocolate is wonderful. I want my reader, I want my reader to know that I truly love milk chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little sentence here that says, I just love the flavor. So did you notice that I put a yum here? I just love the flavor. So that helps the reader to even understand more how passionate I am about chocolate. And that might sound silly that I'm passionate about chocolate, but we are telling somebody our opinion. And when we have an opinion, people don't have to agree with us, but I'll admit, it's kind of nice when people agree with your opinion. So I'm not trying to convince anybody of the same thing, but I do want them to understand why. And if they agree with me, that means that we have something in common. And so I want to remind them of all those different things. And so that's why I'm just like, I just love the flavor. I'm reminding you of the flavor of chocolate when I talk about that. So the next thing I'm going to say is the next sentence. So notice I'm not writing the original sentences down. I'm only writing my improved sentences down. So I added, I just love the flavor. that was what I added right there. Chocolate is delicious by itself. And now I'm going to go ahead and change my language a little bit to invite the reader. Instead of saying, but it is also yummy, I'm going to say, but just wait. Until you add it to cookies, mix it with peanut butter, or include it in s'mores. You will love it. That is why chocolate is the best candy. All right, so I went ahead and made my writing even more powerful this time. Those little touches, those little bits and pieces that make our writing amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and underline all those extra parts. You're not going to do this, just me. So yum, and then I just love the flavor. I changed that to make it a little more interesting. And then I said this part, but just wait until you add it to cookies, mix it with peanut butter, or include it in s'mores. You will love it. That's why chocolate is the best candy. So all of those little bits are things where, as I wrote, I thought, this will make my writing sound better. Can I change it as I'm writing my final draft? So the answer is yes. Not only can you, but good writers continue to revise and edit their writing all the way through the writing process, even when they publish. Before you take a picture of your writing today, make sure that you have a capital at the front of every sentence and a period at the end. That is something I know every single one of you can do, and there are no excuses for not doing that. Your teachers have been teaching you that since kindergarten. You should automatically be putting capitals and periods on all your sentences at this point. All right? I need to tell you something about that. If you are not including capitals and periods on your report card, that automatically gets you a 2 in writing. So if you're not doing that, make yourself do that now. It is starting to show up on your report cards if you're not doing it, because it's expected that you just do that automatically now, okay? So capitals and periods and some new descriptors. I'm looking forward to see how your writing has grown even more. I'm gonna read it one more time, and then it's your turn to get started. I think chocolate is the best candy. The smooth, creamy milk chocolate simply melts in my mouth. Yum. The milky sweetness of chocolate is wonderful. I just love the flavor. Chocolate is delicious by itself, but just wait until you add it to cookies, mix it with peanut butter, or include it in s'mores. You will love it. That's why chocolate is the best candy. Draw a picture right there, take a snap, and turn it into me. Thanks, friends. See you next time.